see that because it's in the corner there. But we traditionally do a live stream event every time that there's like an update for the game. It's just kind of tradition. We're doing that here today, and yeah, it took forever for the game to load up for some reason. I didn't quite get why. And yeah, here we are. Got spawned somewhere random because we joined the same server because it wouldn't join the same server. Anyways, if you're enjoying the video, be sure to leave a like. Is this Livonia? What? This looks like a Livonia area. Am I on the regular map? DayZ AG. Okay. Am I crazy? Like, this looks like a spot out of Livonia, doesn't it? Yeah, I'm nuts. Anyways, like I was saying, be sure to give the video a like so that more people can check it out. And if you have questions during or after, let me know. And I hope you enjoy the action as we jump in here and get an idea of how well DayZ's running Xbox Series X. The 1.11 update, which brings in, I don't know, some action. Xbox 360 is best. I honestly wonder what a 360 version of DayZ would like. I'm the weird person. I really want to see DayZ running on the Nintendo Switch. I think that would be absolutely hilarious because I think it would run like complete garbage, but I think it would be fascinating. Absolutely fascinating. That go on. It's crazy, right? I'm doing fine, I guess. I mean, it was a pretty interesting day. A lot of video stuff was behind production because YouTube was processing things really slow, but I should have the rest of 60 FPS boosted Series X games done. Uploaded to, or available tomorrow, I guess. They're uploaded now. Yeah. Kind of exciting. It was a decent day. I don't really necessarily know what I did other than like really work on like, video content, I guess. It's a teddy bear. Did they change it? It's got like a love on it. Does it say like Love Brian or something else? Kinda nice. Cooler shirt. You know, it's plaid. It's going to attract all the guys and the gals in the plaid. Although it seems like food goes down just as much as it used to back in the day, so I think they were supposed to adjust like the loot economy and stuff to it. Yeah, and what is with all the glow sticks like spawning everywhere? I don't know if other people have noticed that, but they're there now. It's weird. I'm thinking emotionally, not randomly. How much RAM does the Series X have? I don't know off the top of my head. Look it up. It's got all the RAM. It's got the high-end RAM. I don't know off the top of my head. It's a weird question to ask. I knew when I was reviewing it because I had to like say it during the video, but yeah, no, I don't remember off the top of my head. All I know is it's got enough RAM to fry this world. I know my PC is like 24 RAM or something. Pretty good. Holding this teddy bear. You want to bet that this water has some sort of like cholera in it or something? The water is always diseased in this game, it seems like. Seriously, where am I though? Like, this is a weird spot. This is not like a usual spot that I end up in. Like, I feel like I've been here before, but I don't specifically remember. Oh, wait a sec. I think somebody chased me with a pickaxe here once. Or I chased someone with a pickaxe. Yeah, okay, we're at like the train yard area. Let's get over here and see what's happening. Nintendo Switch Special Edition. I just like, it would be so entertaining to me to see it run on there, because I just know it wouldn't run well. It would be like 720p 30 FPS, and I bet it would just like never hit those targets. It would be so entertaining to me to see that in action. Like, I would just like get such a kick out of that. It would be very, very entertaining. I'm just like morbidly curious about it, because I think it would be very fun to see. And it would be neat on the Switch, right? They'd probably do some kind of like, I don't know, silly sort of like, you know, motion input or something, because I think they did that with the Vigor, because they put Vigor on the Switch. I mean, they have experience, like, the developer themselves with doing Switch ports, so it's not out of the question. Although I'm sure that was a different team within Bohemia, but, you know, all the same, it's just kind of like, I don't know. I think it would be very entertaining to see just how it would run, how it would look. I think it would be a wild sort of thing to experience there. Am I graduated? Yeah, I've been done school for like 7, 8 years now or something like that. I don't know. I graduated. Yes, I'm graduated. Dreadfully boring. Okay, let's close the door on that zombie. I guess I could have trapped all those zombies in there. That would have been smart. See, my main issue here is I'm going to starve to death. And I'm not necessarily in an area where there's, like, regular buildings. Like, there's that building. That's, like, the one regular building. There might be more down there, but yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's quite interesting. DayZ Zombie Apocalypse. Yeah, it is Zombie Apocalypse. Like, would they change the player count on a Switch version? That's what I would want to know. Is like, would they be able to keep 60, or would they have to shorten it down to smaller lobbies? It's just something of interest to me. I feel like I should, I don't know, throw the duct tape in the teddy bear and just leave it somewhere creepily. But let's continue onwards. We're gonna probably starve, but let's see if the town over to our right has anything good to eat here. Quick resume. Yeah, quick resume's pretty cool. You know, it does that for Halo. Initially, it was a little glitchy for that, but after a while, I was like, oh, this is nice. I don't use it to the same degree that other people use it, because I'm usually swapping a lot of games. I'm doing stuff, so I close all my games. But, you know, I can definitely see it being a helpful tool for many. Way. The quick resume action. Okay. Is there going to be any food? I feel like the changes to the loot economy maybe did not actually really help at all, but we'll have to see what happens here, because I don't think this should necessarily be a very popular town for people, because it's not a spawn town. Getting respawned. Oh, yes, I have an idea where we are here. Quite exciting. And I don't think it's a spot that's necessarily bountiful when it comes to lunchy food items that are available. Gotta change your shoes up occasionally, you know. Never know when your feet are gonna start bleeding. Got the town center there. Are going to starve to death. We're quite northern. I appear to be caught on a door. That was a weird cosmic force from the galaxy. Oh, look, there was just 9 bullets in this letter here. That looks really lame. Really, really lame. Okay, let's keep going. I don't know about you guys, but I feel like I'm going to die. Oh, there should be food in this place, right? It's like a bit of a restaurant. Instead, there's a Deagle magazine. Okay. I thought they lowered the quantity of ammunition and stuff that you were going to come across in this game. But all I seem to be doing is coming across guns. I am saved. I have found canned peaches. The city is eerily quiet. Yes, yes it is. Now I can eat my peaches and I'll die. Next season of COD Mobile. Yeah, that's the weird thing, is that they didn't add zombies back. But then again, the zombies mode was kind of awful. Like, it was really terrible when I played it. So I think maybe they're... From what I read about that, they're looking at finding a way to make it like an actual like mode that people want to play, like something interesting that makes sense. So it might come back, but with something more interesting. You gotta remember, because it's, you know, like a free-to-play, they need to be able to make their like money off of it, and the zombies mode doesn't really lend itself well to being something that's like free-to-play, right? It's like a premium selection of maps. I almost feel like I should just go to the top of the tower and jump off of it or something. Thinking there? What I see. This is a very weird little elevated spot there. I don't get it. Yeah, you know, I gotta say, I'm not happy with the food balance in this update either. Like, I'm starving. I just ate like a whole thing of peaches. I know peaches wouldn't be too filling, but it would keep me from dying for like 4 or 5 minutes, right? Gotta open up our other can of peaches with the big axe and wreck our axe. How do you enable FPS boost in games? So that's the new feature on Xbox. It's just enabled, where you can turn the boost on and off. And they're gonna have like, it's gonna be like with Auto HDR, where there's just a tab that tells you, you know, if it's implemented or not. That's supposed to be in like a spring update. Oh, look, we found a deagle. Oh, yeah. And we got ourselves a mag. Oh, we had a magazine, no? That bullets? It's a really short magazine. Thing there. Oh, this kitchen knife. Would have been better for opening up. Oh, I've got yellow hearts. I'm not completely starving. Well, not heart, but food icon. What is the point of this? It just ends? Got the deagle, guys. I got the deagle. It's the woman with the golden gun. I think this is a gal. Weird looking character. But yeah, it's just kind of enabled. And if it's not enabled for you, you have to reset your Series X. Just give it a reset and you're good to go. And you're jumping and playing the older games with boosted frame rates, and it's fantastic. Yes, it's definitely beneficial to do that as well. You know, to kind of have that better frame rate and be on Xbox and enjoy like the best version of backwards compatibility out there. It's kind of funny that Xbox, you know, has like the least amount of time in the gaming industry in comparison to like a PlayStation or a Nintendo, but yet they have by far the best backwards compatibility program. Oh my god, it's a drivable Saka. That doesn't look like it has anything on the inside of it. Looks like it's been stripped for parts. But yeah, this is a car spot. I remember being here not too long ago with my friends down here to look for car pieces. I think we actually fixed up a car here. Oh, cereal! I don't have space for cereal? Are you kidding me? Get rid of these dirty rags. Still don't have spots for it? Don't need this many glow sticks. Stuff up there. There we go. Now we got our inventory all cleaned up. Got a deagle. I got a little bit of food. I'm not dying. Yeah, I'm playing some DayZ. That's right. The Zaddy comments make my day every day. They're so humorous. It's just like such a random thing. I just like sometimes it's like just shows up at midday and I'll just be looking and be like, ah, that's funny. Get a good laugh out of that. I don't know if it's worth like climbing up there. I never feel that it is, but I don't know. If people want to see the top of the tower, there's really nothing up there that's that cool. Unless you're doing some kind of like fight up there, but it's honestly a bit of a lame building if I have to think about it. And yes, the FPS boost is available now. It was available this morning. And this is just like a small test allotment. Like I've been saying, each of the games seems to do something a little bit different. UFC shows that they can do this to like cutscenes, and they can do this to games that already have, you know, boost modes and that are new. Because that UFC game came out in the summer, so that's not even an old title, and it's already got a boost up. No matter what mode you play. I can't just like, oh crap, no. Anyways, like I was saying, like it doesn't matter if you play, you know, the resolution mode, the FPS mode, it all runs at 60, which is kind of... And then you've got the two Ubisoft titles, which are like more CPU heavy, they're open world games, they're a little bit older, and you know, they got 60 FPS. Far Cry and Watch Dogs, they're two pretty big franchises. So that's kind of neat. And then, you know, you've also got something like Super Lucky, showing that you can quadruple the frame rate. You can go from 30 all the way up to 120 while having a native 4K resolution. I think that's kind of fascinating. There we go. And then you got a game like Sniper Elite, a co-op game, a little bit of an open world game, a bit of a shooter game, showing that, you know, that you can... I don't really know what that one shows off, but it's cool. cool to have. I like Sniper Elite. A lot of fun. The X-ray kills look great. But it's a very interesting, specifically selected set of games, and I'm definitely sure that we're gonna see more every so often. I think it'll be. I don't know if it'll be as common as that when they were doing like weekly announcements for BC games. I think maybe every couple weeks, every few weeks, we'll get like a block of them or something like that. And I think they'll go from there. It is interesting that they just did frame rates, though. It seems like they really wanted to put a focus out here. Maybe see the response from people first. Because I was expecting maybe also some resolution boosts. And they didn't really pick like a heavy hitter, which was weird to me. Like they should have picked something like a Gears of War title would have been really neat. Or, you know, like the Elder Scrolls. Because we've seen it. They've teased Fallout 4 running at 60 FPS. So it's just like... And they said it's still happening, but we haven't seen it yet, right? Yeah, I'll have a gameplay for Super Lucky up tomorrow at 120. Yes, that'll be there. Modern Combat Versus, it's similar to Halo Gears. I mean, Halo and Gears are like completely different games. Third-person shooter and like a first-person shooter. It's like very, very different. I'm not climbing this tower. There's nothing up at the top of this. It's just like a complete waste of time. Or does it look cool? Yeah, you know what? Screw it. We're here. How often do we get ourselves over? We'll climb the tower. Yes, we'll do it. Sorry, I can't translate languages right now, so there's one comment that I have no idea what it's saying. What did I think of the Nintendo Direct? I actually watched it. I normally just skip it and watch the little tidbits. It was interesting. I wasn't too blown away by anything. I mean, Splatoon's 3, cool, I guess. Yeah, you know, it's kind of nice for fans of that franchise to get a third one already. That's cool. I was a little disappointed by the selection of the Zelda game that they chose to port over to the Switch. It's not the one I would have picked. I don't think many others would have picked. It was kind of funny that they're like, oh, you know, Breath of the Wild 2 is coming along, but we don't have any details. That's always a great sign. And, you know, a bunch of good little smaller games. A lot of games were already coming to other platforms, like the Ninja Gaiden collection. I thought that was only on Switch, but it's coming to everything else. I don't know, it was kind of a meh direct. I was kind of like, I'm not super huge into some of the franchises, and some of the stuff didn't really seem to be for me. I think like the Japanese market and people that like those types of games probably had a really good time with the direct and probably found it really interesting. Because there was like, I kind of guessed what the opening character was in Smash. I was like, that's Xenoblade, right? But like, I'm not really huge into that, so it's kind of like, I don't know, I don't really care that much. It was a lot of I don't really care about what they're announcing here. And I know that sounds negative, but it's just really not my type of like genre of games that they were showing. This Xbox has great value, especially with Game Pass. And don't forget, guys, Game Pass, we got Wreckfest got just added, I think, tonight, and Dirt 5 is coming, and Dirt 5 is like a really great game. Of course, reviews up on the channel for Wreckfest from today, and Dirt 5 from the launch of the Series X if you need to see that, but highly suggest both of those games. They're both very good. You know, very good racing games. It's kind of weird that they would do 2 racing games in 1 month, but all great. If you're doing Wreckfest, be sure to play with like the sofas and stuff and the derbies, because it's hilarious, but yeah. I think I've played Modern Combat. Yes, Hellblade would be a very good one to see a boost for. I think you will. I'm also guessing that a lot of the boosts might tie into like certain promotional things, like a new game's coming out, so they boost the old ones or something like that. I think Hellblade would be very nice to see really pushed on the Series X. Obviously, because it's first party now, right? Kind of getting us ready for Hellblade 2, which I assume is going to be an absolute gem of the generation. I really do think that one's going to be like one of the standout games that release over the next however many years. Ooh, going up a little bit higher. Really exciting. Oh, name at the top of the tower. Wouldn't it be crazy if there's somebody up here? I don't think there is, but it would be crazy, right? Here we go, guys. You could see all of Chernarus from here. Just kidding, there's a big mountain that blocks it. Because of loading, it makes it load better. Isn't this exciting? I feel like it'd be faster to jump off here and die. Halo is really good. If you've got like a 120 hertz and you can do 4K 120 on Halo, it's a dream. It really is a dream come true. It runs so beautifully well and so fluid. It's fantastic. I quite love that. It was so hard to do the Halo stream because I had to go down to like 60 and I was like, oh, it's so slow. So slow. But actually, I was like super impressed with Far Cry 4 today. I don't know if you guys saw the gameplay that I showed off, but like it's impressive. Like it's really fluid. Same with Sniper Elite. Actually, I think was the most impressive out of the bunch for me in terms of like that frame rate boost. I was like, holy, this game feels great. But that's because it's a shooter mostly, right? I still got to do Watch Dogs. Somebody suggested I could do it like that. There's a demo or a trial you can try out. So hopefully I'll be able to do some Watch Dogs gameplay to show that one off because I don't own that one specifically. I also asked my Ubisoft contact if they have any old codes sitting around for it, so maybe that'll kind of pan out. Is there like a cool house up there on the hills? Oh, it's like a church. I don't want to go to a church. Is that deal just like absolutely wrecked? I should have brought the gun cleaning kit that I had earlier. That would have been helpful. You can see how much cereal I gotta eat. I don't want to eat too much cereal. Sick. Do I know when Zelda's coming to Xbox? I don't think Zelda's ever coming to Xbox. That's first party Nintendo. You can play it through emulation though. Yeah, you could. Technically, you could emulate Zelda on there. I mean, I would have no idea about that. Mario Sunshine and stuff does not run, to my knowledge, at all on next-gen consoles like Series X. Nope, not at all. Ooh, a revolver. What do you take, revolver? 3.5? 3.5 rounds. What are these? Are these 380? That's bad. How many slots do you take? 8 slots. Goodbye, glow stick. Got my deagle. It looks like it's getting dark out here. I'm getting scared. Skyward Sword. I don't know. I don't really care much about Skyward Sword. Maybe I'll... Well, I never get Nintendo games to review, and it's not one that I would buy Zelda one. Who knows? Maybe someday I'll get to play it. See, it'd be cool if Nintendo had like a Game Pass or something. I'd subscribe into that to check out the game for a bit. Be interesting. The city's now gone because people live in another country. That's funny. Very, very funny. But yeah, people probably left this place, right? Isn't that like the whole thing here? Is that the society all fell apart? Honestly, not sure. Cereal? There's more cereal? That's a lot of slots to give up, though, for cereal. 9 slots. I don't really need this revolver, because I don't think... I'm gonna find ammo for the revolver, aren't I? Like, oh, I just get rid of the teddy bear. Jeez. That's stupid. Oh, what's this? The Colt 1911. So what am I more likely to find ammo for? The 3.5? Or the Colt 1911? Which are 45. Oh, he's not dead. Okay. I guess my decision has been made for me. I am taking the revolver. Yeah? Twilight Princess. Yeah, I'd like to see Twilight Princess. Even like, is Wind Waker available on Switch? I can't remember if that one was, or if they threw it on the Wii U or something last time. Hard to keep track of this stuff. Any games released these days. I'm getting chased by zombies. Whoa, that guy like nicked my health good there. Why is my health like draining like that? I'm like a red bar of health in like one hit. What the heck? Do you see that? I'm hurting bad. What did they say it will? Zelda's not coming to Xbox. Kellogg's Fruit Loops. I don't know. I haven't really had cereal in a long time. I don't even know what I would eat for cereal. I used to like mini wheats a little bit. Fruit Loops were cool. I think Honey Nuts. It was a weird Honey Nuts. Windows Modules installer. I want that to install. It makes my surface like light up on fire. Anyways, it was like Cheerios, Frosted Cheerios was what I really liked. It was like a limited line. I think they do it from time to time. I thought that was great. But I'm never up for breakfast. I don't even bother with it. There's no point. Am I going backwards from the way I came? That's so weird. Wind Waker's not on Switch. See, I would have liked Wind Waker or Ocarina, you know, something like that, right? Like Majora's Mask. Really any other Zelda game. Other than Wind Waker, or not than Wind Waker, then Skyward Sword or something would have been on my list there. Is that a cool house with stuff in it? I can't quite tell. We got some destroyed stuff. Both have HD versions. See, that's the thing, is like the Wii U was a colossal failure, so they're just porting all that crap over. I bought a Wii U early because I thought it was going to be like the Wii and I'd have a lot of stuff to review. Oh, was I wrong. I actually said I would never buy another Nintendo console after the Wii U. But then, you know, the Switch became this big hit, so I was like, oh crap, I gotta cover this. You know, you don't want to miss out on it. And I guess with the free-to-play games, it's technically paid for itself, profit-wise, but still, not huge on it. Like, it's neat, but again, for different types of gamers, I think, right? When I put it on the big screen here, I've never been satisfied by the visuals. Oh, the black ones look better. Should take the beanie. I feel like I'm just a target for people to kill. Yellow health already. So did they change how our health works in the game? You lose health a lot faster and you gain it back quicker? Is that what they did here? Oh, strawberry jam, guys? Oh my god. What should I get rid of for my strawberry jam? I just eat it? It's gonna make me sick, but I want the jam. Maybe I should have, like, eaten some more of the cereal and then, you know, kind of brought the jam with me. Is this gonna make me sick eating too much cereal? I feel like I'm so inventory limited for some reason right now. You know what I mean? And suit jacket. Oh, it gives me more slots. And it looks cool. Look like some kind of G. Chocolate Frosted Flakes. That sounds unhealthy. Is this Xbox server? Yeah, this is only like a controller server. It's like this regular one here. It's nothing special. But I think I caught up on everything. That's good. Since it has been a while, guys, you know, be sure to like the stream so more people can check it out. If you got any questions and stuff, let me know. And I hope you're kind of enjoying the action. Is there like food or something on that table? Or my service keeps like lighting up like it's on fire, and it's like I'm not even running anything. Crazy. Good. Got a deagle. I'm not afraid to use it. More strawberry jam? Are you kidding me? Maybe food is more available. I'm definitely coming across more. I'm not sure where I want to head specifically. I should have got up like a map of DayZ. I think I need to head that way, like over there, to get to like the mainland, right? Like the coastal area. Yeah, usually I put up like DayZ I Survive, and I just like did not bother doing that. A bomber jacket. Seems like a lot more items are like phased into things now. Like the third item I've come across that's like stuck into something. Yeah, I think if I go up here and I turn left, I get up on the hills, I can go that way. Oh, maybe it'll come on later. Oh, you know what's really exciting, guys, is I think my Xbox onesie should be here soon. Like the next-gen Xbox onesie. I don't know how far off it is, but I think it should be here like any time this week. It should have actually come today, I think. It was supposed to arrive. I'm gonna have to throw away the deagle, I think, guys. The only way. That way I can start using the kitchen knife to defend myself. Or actually, can I fit the deagle into my inventory? I can. Okay. I've got the knife. Ow! It was waiting for me to get out of the door before it slapped me. That hurts my feelings a lot. Oh, well, I hope it's fine on wherever you're reviewing it, and that it runs well, the stream. Yeah. And also, guys, don't forget to vote in the polls and stuff. Like a new thing on YouTube, algorithm-wise. The polls are hot. Battery. Now, I wonder, if I were to open up food with this knife that's been infected by a zombie I've been cutting up, do you think that would make me really ill? I think it would. That'd be cross-contamination, right? Oh, I'm glad you like the Halo videos. They're a lot of fun to make. I quite enjoy doing them. In the yeah, they'll definitely be a hilarious onesie photo that will be up probably right away. I'm thinking of doing another review for it, so that should be entertaining. I don't know what I specifically want to do with that review at this point in time, but I want to do something funny. Oh, I was just gonna be like, could you imagine I found more Deagle like ammo and I just got rid of that thing? I'd be like, are you kidding me? Ooh, red or green. I kind of got all the cool kicks that I like. Oh. More ammo. Nice. Got 2 stacks there. That's good. The canned peaches. Wow. Maybe they did fix up the loot economy. It's way easier to find stuff right now. Alright, let's throw away this kitchen knife. And take this kitchen knife. Because this kitchen knife is not tainted by zombie. Armas here. Growing success with DayZ and then Vigor. I could see them doing like an Arma port, because I don't think that would be too wild for them to do. I think they're... Actually, I don't remember if they're doing that or not, because I was like, I think they were working on another project or something like that. Well, but... Yeah, I can't quite remember. That's a zombie there. So if I should follow that road, I would assume that it would take me towards some sort of, like... I don't know, building or something. From what I remember here, because I do recall being here not too long ago, but quite a while ago. As odd as that sounds. Yeah. I've definitely been here not too long ago. Oh crap, do I want to go? I think it's this way. This is the way. This is the way back, yeah. The jump style dance. Oh god, I can't dance very well. Just like move around. Be very, very boring. Yeah, we'll have to see. I'm also trying to be very light on anything leg-wise. My leg is kind of healed up, but at the same time, I'm sort of like, if I do anything too bad with it, I'm kind of worried. So I don't know if dancing is particularly something easygoing for me. Oh, well, I'm glad well, hopefully you're jumping into Halo and trying it out then if you've never played it before. I think you definitely have a good time with it. I think it's a great franchise, and you know, if you got Game Pass, you could play the whole allotment of titles, right? You get like tons of game time out of it, and you can try the multiplayer too, which is still alive. It's a lot of fun. We had a great stream actually when we were doing Halo the other night there. That was a lot of fun. So we're in Norfar. If it becomes too dark, let me know, guys. I do have a glow stick. Oh crap, I don't have space in my inventory. Let's throw this down on the ground. Can we combine these? Yes, okay, we can. Good. So does that fit my inventory? No. Okay, so we're gonna take the glow stick. And then we go. Now we got the glow stick out. And that really does not increase the visibility that much, but at least we've got the glow stick. Oh, a backpack finally. Wow, yeah, that's helpful. Now, should we make the knife like a hotkey item? I would think that. And let's make the cool green glow stick one as well. Okay, why do I have a axe out? I want to hotkey my items. There we go. So now we can do... Oh wait, no, we could just put that on our we can put that on our bag. There we go. Now I could be a knife-wielding maniac with a green glow stick. Nice. That's great. Exactly what I'm talking about. Oh yeah, I forgot. I got a drink here. Oh, Game Pass is definitely worth it. Like, I'm gonna break it down in a sec here, but the ice started cracking, so you know you gotta have a little bit of a drink of it. So if you look at Game Pass like this, if you were to buy 2 Microsoft exclusives in a year, instead just buy Game Pass. It's the same value. And it's not like those games are ever leaving Game Pass. It's just kind of insane. And I know there's a level of like, I want to own games and everything like that. That's cool, but I don't know. I just feel like Game Pass has like insane over the top value. It's kind of amazing. I don't know how they did it. Everybody seems really happy with it. From like the players to like developers to publishers, everyone seems to really love what Game Pass is doing. So that's great. I'm glad to see it grow so well. Because I remember when Game Pass came out, I was like, well, this is good for people that like are buying an Xbox for the first time. It still definitely is, more so now than ever. But I was like, for myself, I was like, well, I don't really see the value in this for me because I have all of these games, right? But now you look at it and it's like, there's so many games on there that I don't even own, and I'm like, holy, this is amazing. And it's kind of nuts. It really, really is just crazy what they have on that service. And there's always new stuff. And I gotta say, like, doing content creation, Game Pass has been amazing because, you know, what gets more eyes on stuff than if a game is like free that people are able to check out, right? So it's like some games, like view-wise, have done really well. When I tied them into showing them off on Game Pass, it's been incredible. Yeah, I'm very happy with it. Definitely benefited me quite a bit, and I'm sure others too, because you get to play all these great games, right? It's sort of fantastic. Zombies are just doing their thing, right? What does my day usually contain of? I get up at whatever hour, I read some comments on YouTube while I lay in bed, and then I don't know, kind of think of what kind of videos I'm doing in a day, and I usually like will do maybe some writing in the day or some other stuff, or if I got anything to do, maybe go for a walk, I don't know. And then yeah, usually people go to bed, I'll do some video recording or a live stream, or I'll do a live stream and then I'll do some video recording, I'll write some more stuff, watch a movie, and call it a day. I just do it over and over and over again. It's very repetitive. Quite repetitive. Yeah. In the summer I usually get out more, but I mean it's pretty cold, so there's not a whole lot to do. I went in the hot tub tonight, that was nice. Only like negative 10, 15 or something, so it's not too bad. Win rounds. Oh cool, I find a gun to put these rounds. And can I say, like, putting the zombies in those hot boxes was pretty smooth, right? Yeah, you know, it's just the deal, right? Like, the whole point of Game Pass is to, like, get you into these games, right? Like, you can get the console, like, insanely cheap, right? And then you get the games, and you just... It builds up your library really fast if you've never played, like, Xbox before. It's an easy way to get over. See, that's a big problem that I don't think everyone's solved yet. Is, like, you look at your library, right, over the 360, over the Xbox One. Like, you've been getting games, right? You've been buying them, you've been investing. And it's like, it's really hard to get out of that ecosystem when you have so much time invested, right? And I think, you know, Game Pass makes it a little bit easier for you to, like, say, switch from PlayStation, because you're not really, you know, losing out as much because all your games are there. Ooh, it's a new flag. That's exciting. You know, I gotta say, this update to DayZ definitely makes the loot economy feel a little bit better. I gotta say, I'm kind of impressed by it. It's, yeah, it seems to be actually improved a bit, which I like. It's nice. My daily job, I just do this all day. Yeah. I just play games and review stuff, watch movies. Pretty chill. Got anything? You're in the greenhouse. I mean, honestly, do you think I'd be able to do this many videos and stuff and, like, work a regular job on top of that? That would be insane. Like, literally insane. Like, I don't think people really understand or appreciate how much time it takes to actually do that many videos. Like, I've got, like, a computer and stuff geared for it and that, but, like, it's time consuming. Okay, now, the bigger question is, what way is going to lead me to the coast? This way or that way? Is that the coast? Or is that just, like, creepy mist out in the distance? Yeah, but if... I mean, I had the Master Chief Collection digitally, right? So, it wasn't the biggest deal for me. I think it's still a fine game to own. I mean, like, even if you buy it now, I think it's like, what, 40 bucks or something like that, usually? That's pretty cheap for what you get out of it. Like, kind of insanely cheap, quite honestly. And then Game Pass wise, you know, you just throw it on there. It's like, what, Game Pass for $1, and then it's like, what, $15 a month afterwards? It's like, no big deal for games. It really is cheap, at least I think so. I'm from Canada. Yeah, I think the membership's really affordable. I'm assuming they'll, like, increase it over time, like, lightly and stuff, but, you know, I think they've really hit a smart spot where they've copied that Netflix model that's just genius. Because you gotta remember, like, memberships are where the money's at. Like, Microsoft knows that because they do Azure, right? But, like, you know, look at, like, the Costco model. If you didn't know about Costco, you know, they've got a membership card. Ow! That's a fireman zombie. Yeah, if you didn't know Costco, they are a membership service, if you think about it. Because they make their money, you know, well, not only from you buying things, but they also make money from you doing, like, a subscription. Xbox is just copying that model. That's the same thing they use with Azure. It's the same thing Netflix uses. It's just a model that works nowadays. YouTube is easy. Well, YouTube's a lot of work, so I don't know if you guys look at, like, the video descriptions at all. But for, like, SEO and stuff, so that I can get my video out to as many people as possible, I have to write, like, a ton of stuff, and then I have to do tags, and then I have to sort everything into playlists, and then I have to schedule everything. Then I have to make sure the video is running properly, and then I have to answer comments and stuff. Like, I mean, other people don't really answer comments to the degree that I do. What was it? Last year I answered, like, 30,000 comments or something like that. It was ridiculous waste of time. It's a lot of time though. Like if you really think about it, like that's a lot of time spent doing stuff. You'd be very surprised because like what 300 words or more per 250 to 400 words a video, right? Doing that like 4 times a day for 4 video releases. That's that's a lot of words. And then on top of that, I'm doing like written reviews on my site when I can. But yeah. How's winter here? Same as usual. I mean, it's been relatively warm winter-wise, like the whole season. This last week or so, last couple weeks, has been really cold. It's warmed up, like it's -10 or something like that right now. Last week it was like -30 through the whole week, and it's just like, yeah, I'm not going outside. Yeah, it's just kind of how it goes. Oh wow, the fire jacket. That's a little bit better. You've got to be kidding me. Leave me alone. Anyways. I'm gonna have myself some jam. Nom 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 nom. See, you don't even open the jam. Some of the other stuff, you like open it up, you could see the spaghetti and everything, but for the jam, it's just like, nah, we ain't bothering with that. Super chat. It's nice when super chat happens, but it doesn't happen too often. It's a very rare occurrence. Oh, Sony Vegas. Yeah, I use what is it? I use Power Director. Really affordable, if you guys didn't know about that. It's like really cheap, it gives you great options. I'm on their like subscription service where it's just like I do a yearly payment to them and it's like pretty cheap. It really doesn't cost that much, and it's like really well done software for like doing 4K and everything like that. It's genuinely impressive. But Vegas, I think they dropped the Sony part of it. I don't think they're owned by Sony anymore. I think it's just like Vegas now. I don't really use that one. I know a lot of people like Premiere, but I'm just used to what I have, right? I write scripts? No, I do not write scripts. I do not have time for that. Nope. Everything I do is improvised. 100%. Like, I usually do it live too, which is funny. So if you watch my Dark Souls review, Dark Souls Remastered, where I have my friend with me, he even kind of comments on that, because I have him doing what I normally do, and he's like, how do you do this? It's like you're talking and playing, the game at the same time. It's very hard to do. But yeah, I generally have like bullet points that I want to hit. I've got general goals. If I'm doing an interview, it's like written out. But if I'm just doing like a review or something, I just kind of like throw it on there and be like, okay, so these are the points I want to hit, and then I just kind of fill the gameplay in, and it usually works out quite well. Sometimes, but most of the time it actually works out decently. I'm pretty good at that. To crack the Sony Vegas. But seriously, you can look at Power Director and it's like, I think it's $70 US or $50 US a year or something, which is like nothing for what it does. Like, quite honestly, it's sort of amazing. But yeah, they keep it up to date. They add new stuff for it. I'm generally happy with the software. Okay, we got our food, we got our supplies, we got a glow stick. Yeah, you know what? I'd say this is a decent level of balancing for like supplies in this. I'm okay with this. Seems to be all right. I am curious about the health meter though. It seems to kind of fluctuate in an interesting way, so I'm gonna have to watch that more. It's different, that's for sure. Kind Master? I'm not familiar with that one. Like, there's quite a few options out there, I think, right? Everybody probably finds their own little thing that they like using, which is cool. I don't mind. What's really amazing is, like, the video editing on, like, iPhones nowadays. It's kind of nuts that you can edit 4K videos on there, and it takes, like, seconds. Wild to me, but yeah. Talking and playing is like ASMR. I get a lot of comments where people are saying like my voice is kind of like ASMR-ish for them, which is kind of neat, I guess. It's not really something I'm trying to do to any degree, but it's kind of fascinating. Except when we did the ASMR video. I think there's like one I tried for Xbox Facts, there's a DayZ one. There might be a Zelda one on the channel too, but I think that's a lot older. Oh wow, we just got into a big... Wait a sec. Did we just go in a circle? I just went in a circle. I just did a complete circle through there. That's very funny. I literally ran through that whole town up here and I did a circle and got back to the spot. Okay. Where did you come from? Seriously, guys, where did that zombie come from? There's nowhere out here for it to be. Yeah, I didn't get scratched, but my health went down quite a bit. I think your health is lowered in this now, and I think it replenishes and goes down faster, and replenishes faster and goes down faster too. Huh, it's very interesting. Definitely a little bit of a different thing. Fave MMO? Oh wow, that's interesting. I don't really have time for MMOs, but I've played a few of them. Like, I've actually worked through, like, review-wise. I've done, like, Black Desert, Neverwinter. I was fond of Neverwinter. I quite like that one, because it was, like, an early Xbox One MMO, and I was like, oh, this is so cool, but I didn't keep playing it. I think I find, like, out of, like, a traditional MMORPG, I find The Elder Scrolls Online to be the most fascinating of it. I haven't played a ton of it, but I find it to genuinely be a very expansive, good translation of... Like, I would say Fallout 76 is kind of a bad translation of Fallout into, you know, a multiplayer game, whereas The Elder Scrolls with ESO, like Elder Scrolls Online, is a successful transfer of, you know, a single-player game into a multiplayer game. Although, I gotta say for Fallout 76, I love the co-op angle of it. Like, I always wanted to play co-op with someone in Fallout. I just wish the rest of the game didn't suck so much. That's the big thing on that one, is it's like, I've always wanted to do co-op in Fallout, but not like that. Which is interesting, because it's better now. It's definitely better after the last update. Oh crap, it's the creepy old lady. And I am kind of dying, strangely enough. That door open? Okay. I don't know why the health is just like low. I have the deagle still. I thought I threw the deagle out. Bang, 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 bang. Yeah, I did do a big circle. It was hilarious. Hello, folks. Billow and edit on the go. Yeah, that's the thing, though, right? Like, technology is really fascinating right now, just in terms of, like, some of the stuff you can do. And I think a lot of people just kind of take it for granted, whereas, like, every once in a while I sort of think, and I'm like, wow, you can actually do that now, and that was, like, impossible a few years ago. And it's just commonplace now. I'm trying to work on getting a live video for my iPhone screen, because I figured that out last night. I was just like looking around. I was like, oh, I can do like a live thing on the opening. I'm kind of trying to figure out how to get like a high quality like video version of my photo on there, so that'll be interesting to play around with. Yeah, I think I'm all caught up on stuff. And again, since it's been a while, you know, be sure to like the stream so more people can check it out. And if you have questions and stuff during or after, let me know. And I hope you enjoy or are enjoying the action here. I got attacked from 2 angles. Oh, one of them had tuna. You know, this is a weird feeling I haven't had in DayZ in a long time, is the fact that I actually have too much food. That is so bizarre. And this is like a regular server. This isn't even like a community server. This is like just a straight up, like, run-of-the-mill server. So it's down that way where I want to go? Or no, I went that way. I've been that way. Where am I going in this game to get out of this place? Maybe through the tree orchard. Oh yeah, apparently the update made it so you can walk through the leaves easier without getting stuck, so that's kind of neat, I think, right? Nice little quality of life touch there. Had to stay in the house till morning. Nah, we gotta keep moving. People want to see the danger and the death. That's the whole excitement here. Isn't that the entertainment of DayZ? Is seeing me eventually die and somebody goes, oh man, so terrible at the game because you died. And I'm just like, psh, whatever. Wait a sec, were we down there before too? Yeah, we totally were that way. How do I get to the shoreline? Like, where am I? Oh, that's a kind of want to open up the map, but I don't want to spend the time doing that. iPads as much. I always thought iPads were a bit of a joke, but you know, they've definitely improved them like phenomenally, right? Just in terms of what you can do on them, like the multitasking and stuff. It's actually kind of impressive. But initially they weren't. And I'll always hate them because of that, like, what's a PC commercial with that one girl in it? That's so bad. It's so terrible. What's a PC? It's like, come on. I don't think kids are that stupid. But yeah, this was pretty bad. It's so dark out. Is my glow stick even working? It looks like my glow stick's working. I'm like, why is my leg hurt? Like, why am I injured here? Ooh, I can dig up worms? A knife? Terrible. I think this is the way to go. Right? Like... Or is it? That is a good question. Oh, I definitely know about the DayZ map. I'm just debating if I want to get it out here. What did I think of the Outward game? Are you talking about that one where it's kind of like... I'm trying to think of which Outward game you're talking about. Like the Outer Worlds, the Outer Wilds? Like, what specifically are you asking about? Afterlife. Oh, I think I've heard of that one on mobile. I was debating on playing that at some point. I really gotta do a video on like DayZ not DayZ Mobile, DayZ 2 Mobile. I have that one on my phone because I guess it's soft launched in Canada. I guess we're a good reason, or a good region for soft launching. But yeah, I've got it. Mini DayZ 2. Yeah, I've got it on my phone. I was meaning to do a video on it, but I haven't had the time. For $250, you're getting iPads for $250. You could get some pretty cheap tablets nowadays. The Samsung ones are actually really nice. I was debating that, just getting a nice little tablet thing to use for like, you know, the stream thing here, or kind of like holding up to kind of have as like a reminder note when I do like reviews where I have to stand up. It's really hard to like stand in one spot and do like a product review. I've gotten a lot better at it, but yeah, it's really quite difficult. Spite Lemonade. Got Spite? No, I didn't. Revolver out there. You know where I'm like standing there with like a product and reviewing it. It's really hard to remember what you're trying to do, and I try to do it with like no cuts. But I guess you're supposed to do cuts now because it keeps people's attention more or something. God, those videos, I find them nauseating, you know, where they're like constantly doing breaks because the person isn't able to talk coherently for like a few minutes straight. It drives me nuts. Yeah, Blessed Unleashed. Yeah, somebody mentioned, was that you that actually asked about Blessed Unleashed? I was thinking about jumping in there and trying out some gameplay on that one. I got some real good ones lined up, though, I think, over the next few days. I've been working on some real kind of cool titles. I'm gonna try to do the trial now one to do this, the FPS, but I've got, like... I was actually surprised more people didn't check out the Tales from the Borderlands video, because that one just got relisted on the store for purchase, but... Yeah, what I've been working on, I want to do Disney Infinity. I've got a video for Conker's Adventure and Project Spark, which is delightful, so that one should be fun. Red Dead. I had some more good ones here. I gotta work on the Wild 8, that's a survival game that might do well on the channel. But I've got, like... Maybe I gotta go to, like, Last Used. Oh, yeah, here we go. So tomorrow it should be, like, UFC, Really Super Lucky, Sniper Elite. I filmed 2 Human, Sekiro, which is gonna be hilarious, Ghostbusters, Splinter Cell Conviction, Dead Space, Lost Odyssey. You know, I got some real... Oh, We Happy Few. Got some real bangers coming up, I think. You know, I got some cool games popping up here in the near future, which I think should be entertaining. I don't know. Be some fun ones. A little bit different games. I'm trying to find some really strange ones. Splinter Cell Conviction looks really good, because that one's running at 4K. So, yeah. Kind of a nice surprise. And then 2 Humans fun, because that game's free, if you guys didn't know that. That's a free game on Xbox. Costs nothing. Not even like a free-to-play. There's no microtransactions or anything. They can't charge anything for the game due to a lawsuit back in the day. Entirely free. Yeah. No cost at all. Pretty cool, right? Yeah, I got a lot of games. You know, reviewing games over like a decade or so now, I guess. I don't know. You know, you tend to pick up a lot, right? And during sales, I'm definitely working on getting more games during sales. I also actually asked my Microsoft contact to see if they can get me any like codes for like their older games, like Crimson Skies or Blinks or something like that, because that would be fun to show off. I'm trying to lighten the load on that because I gotta wait for like sales in order to justify buying some stuff. Because I was even like iffy on doing like the Rockstar games. But people seem to have really responded well to that, like GTA, Red Dead Redemption stuff, and I think those videos will be really popular, or well, videos for it will be really popular when they go to do frame rate boosts on those. Because I bet they're gonna do one for Red Dead. I can see it. I can definitely see that one getting a 60 FPS boost and just people going nuts about it. Absolutely nuts for that one because it's a big title. All about the algorithm. That's why I'm doing the polls, guys. Be sure to vote in the polls. The polls are a big thing on the algorithm right now. The science of clickbait and thumbnails. I've done a lot of research into it. Like, I try not to do things too clickbaity ever. Like, I'm trying to be slightly different YouTube-wise. I don't know if you guys see that. Like, I don't like intros and knowing things like that, but I've read a lot into the psychology of them. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I've got like a certain thumbnail design now that I kind of go with. I use certain colors in it, and yeah, I've done a lot of research into like the psychology of thumbnails and that a lot more. So I'm working on that. Do I think the Seagate drive is worth it? It depends on how many games you own. Like, I did a review on it where I talk about it quite a bit. I definitely think it's really great. I'm using it right now. It's the Baby Shark drive. See, we got the Baby Shark drive. Pretty good. You know, you get a good amount of space with it, and yeah. I mean, if you need it, you know, go ahead, right? That's the biggest issue with these next-gen consoles, is they lack hard drive space like crazy. There's, you know, you could barely fit games on it. I do imagine later on they're going to get larger sizes, but I don't think that's as soon as people think it might be. Because those NVMe drives are goddamn expensive, and I don't see them getting any cheaper in the near future. And I don't see them getting larger storage in the near future, so... You know, if you need the space, go for it, right? I mean, I don't think it's too expensive for a proprietary drive like that. I got into some big fights with people on that video talking about it, but I think price-wise it's actually kind of decently fair for what it is. But, you know, other people have different opinions on it too, right? How many games? Yeah, you know, algorithm's great and stuff, guys. If you do want to support the videos, it's like retention time is great. So even if you don't want to watch all the video, just leave it running. It's kind of fantastic. Comments and liking or even disliking is reaction time on videos. Like, it gets them out to people. How many games can a player play at a time? Well, I'm usually working on like a bunch of games at once, just kind of like picking at them and trying to like review stuff. I don't review everything. Some of them I'm kind of like, you know, I play for a bit and I'm like, I'm not too into it, or I don't want to show this one off. Sometimes some games are really bad and I feel bad, so I don't play them and show them video-wise. Or sometimes they're really bad and I want to show them off because they... Oh, we're at the traffic stop here. There's going to be like a military base, so we're going to have to be a little bit more careful here. Just in regards to the zombies that are going to be coming up here. But yeah, it depends on what you want to play. Like, I like to sit there and play a game in one sitting if I can. New games, I really like that. I'll sit there, I'll do like 12 hours in a row or something like that. I don't mind it. I actually like to take in stories that way. But yeah, sometimes it's bits by bits. It depends on the game I'm playing and how I'm engaged with it. You know, how much I'm engaged with it. Matters. And if I have to do a review. Like, sometimes you get like a 30-hour game like the weekend before it comes out and it's like, okay, embargo's on Monday, have fun. And it's like, oh my god, are you kidding me? So yeah, it's you'd be surprised how much like review stuff is sometimes a rush job just because they don't really give you a fair amount of time to work on things. It's terrible and honestly should change a little bit industry-wise, but yep. Glad you like the thumbnails. Have better graphics. What do you mean record more, right? Is it plugged in? I try to have all the games available in case something gets an update, so I can do like review stuff on it. I also like having my games available to me. I have a lot of like hard drive space on all my devices just because I like to have access to my things. I don't really believe in necessarily having to delete and re-download things. No. I do have like a few recording drives too. I've got like, well, this isn't the place to really show people that. Because I'm in like a bit of a zombie location. Oh crap. Die fast, please die fast, please die fast, please die fast. Anything on him? A little bit of a dangerous area. Go into the toilet and sit there. I remember one stream I did, I went and like sat on the toilet in the game and then I went to the bathroom because I need to go to the bathroom. Very funny. Yeah, I think this is the way to go onwards. Cool. We made it away from the zombies. But yeah, I got a bunch of recording stuff. So I got like these 2 sticks I got from CES this year from Kingston. So the RB drive, the Arbiter drive is for like Xbox. This is for PlayStation. And then I've got like this is like an older drive I got from Xbox. It's at E3 one year I used. It's like 250 gigs. And then I've got that Samsung whatever goes in this. I can't take it out because it's like plugged into my computer because I was editing videos and rendering them. So that one. So I've got like 4 or 5 different like recording things I use. It's kind of a little bit hard to keep track of everything. I need to get another cord so that I could do SATA to the computer and that. So yeah, it's a lot of work. You do clickbait while keeping things abstract. Yeah, like I really try to play around with the thumbnails and stuff and do some weird things. I know you're supposed to have like your face on thumbnails because it makes people more into it, and I'm just like, I always find that really weird. Like there's this one mobile channel that I've occasionally like found, you know, kind of through the search and stuff, and it's just like this weird kid, just like his face is on all the videos. Tons of views and stuff, but it's just like, it's weird. It's so odd. But yeah. I don't know, I'm gonna play around with thumbnails. I kind of like the branding style I have. The idea is, because the symbol's the same on all the platforms, is that when you're searching through YouTube, hopefully people that see 1 or 2 of my videos, they get like a bit of a psychological thing where it's like, oh, that's a familiar item, like logo, right? Even though it's different for PlayStation and stuff, but it's the same shape and everything. So the idea is to have a little bit of branding through that, if that makes sense. Yeah, kind of play around with things. Always trying to come up with new ideas for like the designs. You're supposed to use certain colors to make them stand out more on YouTube as well. There's this whole page thing I kind of read up on and try to figure out new ideas, and I'm always looking at new algorithm things, right? Trying to grow it the best I can. Think it's too hard to find food? Really? This is the first time I've actually had a surplus of food. And as odd as that sounds, I'm sorry to hear it's been difficult for you, but like, I think this is the first time I've ever like been on DayZ where I've actually had like too much food going on, which is kind of funny. Well, not the first time ever, but the first time in like, I don't know, since like the 1.5 update, 1.06 update or something. I think this is like the first time I've like actually had like a surplus of food, which is nuts. Seriously, like usually I'm just like dying of starvation in DayZ. Now, let's see if there's anything cool up here. I think I'm behind on comment stuff. Video responses. Yeah, they've definitely changed a lot of things in interesting ways. I think the biggest change for me that I've always found weird is how the Google search engine is now more about like what Google wants you to see as opposed to what you're actually looking for. I found it like each year that goes by, I find the Google search engine harder and harder to actually use for finding stuff that I need. I don't know if other people find that the same way. I also really don't like that. Oh wow, no, this is bad. This is very bad. I also really hate that the Google search engine kind of takes content from publishers. Like, you know, I do like written stuff right on my site. So what they do is they'll take information from your website and they'll put it in the search results, and you don't get any like benefit from it. You don't get any profit. You don't get any views or anything like that. And it keeps people in Google, in the Google search engine. And it's just kind of like it's a really nasty kind of system that they have set up there. And I don't really appreciate it that much, but that's just how it goes because they've got a monopoly on search. Good morning indeed. I think I'm almost caught up. Not a custom server. Just a regular run-of-the-mill DayZ server here. I haven't had Jollibee. We don't really go out too much right now. If external is plugged in, how much can you record? You can record up to an hour of 4K HDR video at 60 FPS on Xbox or the PlayStation, but the PlayStation you have to record to the internal and then move it over to a USB stick, which is a bit of a pain. But actually the PlayStation does double the bitrate of the Xbox recording, which I find kind of fascinating. And it seems to be more reliable, recording-wise, not to have issues in regards to the Xbox. I also find that the Xbox has weird frame rate issues with your recordings if you are downloading something while recording, so I always have to pause stuff. Which kind of bothers me because the Xbox like tries to download stuff even though when you're like, hey, don't be downloading stuff, and it does. It's weird. Yeah. Just from what I've learned. Video responses. Yeah, it's weird. Trends. Yeah, it's like there's a lot of trends you gotta keep watching, like video-wise, and yeah, there's a lot of political stuff. I try to keep out of the political stuff as much as possible. Really don't care as much as a lot of other people do. It really doesn't matter to me, like especially like US politics. I'm just like absolutely exhausted by them. I'm not even from there, and it just kind of feels like they're constantly shoved down my throat. Like I really don't care that much. Like I know it's a big issue and stuff there, but it's like there are so many other problems that I have to think about and deal with in a day where it's just like this does not really, you know, fully relate to what I'm doing in my day-to-day. So yeah. I'm glad you like the thumbnails and stuff. Yeah, I like the kind of rupee thing. It's kind of a play on the Series X optimized logo, but it is a little bit different. How many zombies are following me? Oh, wow. Oh! It's a whole boarding party. There we go. Only the one got out. There's like 6 or 7 in there. I feel bad for the guy that opens that door, but... yeah. Nice. That worked out pretty well. I'm pretty decent at doing that in the third person. I can't do it in first person, but third person I can always, you know, get the zombies all caught up in there and pretty well and stuff. Yeah, but I'm glad you enjoy the thumbnails. You know, I actually really like the visual aesthetic of them. I liked what I did beforehand with them, where it was like the full image, was like box art or wallpaper. It looked really nice. But I think this version kind of lets me really showcase like a character on it and stuff, and you know, I can get the logo in there, and I can also show what platform I'm running on it. I'm very happy with it. Like I did a lot of testing with the thumbnail, a lot of playing around with it and trying to get feedback from friends before doing the style, and I'm like, I really dig it. It's kind of cool. And I've also figured I keep like a very large like image save thing with all the thumbnails, so that if I ever need to like redo a thumbnail, or if I ever need to like, well, I'm assuming I'm going to be able to do the same thing I did with the Series X with the next Xbox console that comes out, where I'm going to be able to like, you know, kind of do all the videos again, right? Like I assume that's going to be a thing I can do. And I'm just going to keep the thumbnails and just put the new icon in the corner, so I've got it saved for like long term. It's actually really kind of like, I'm trying to think way long term on a lot of the content stuff that I set up these days, so yeah, that'll be neat. Definitely cool. I've actually debated on getting a Series S. I've talked about it a few times to kind of show like comparison videos might be cool. I do get a lot of questions where people are like, how's this running on the Series S? And I'm like, I don't know. Honestly, I have no idea because I didn't look into it because I didn't need to for what I was doing, but I know a lot of people ask about that. Do I like Assassin's Creed Unity? I really liked the story and the characters and the world of Assassin's Creed Unity. It's one of the most interesting open world environments I've ever visited in a game. It's just really not a great game though. I think I gave it like a 5 out of 10 or that. Which is weird because it's a game I do enjoy. I genuinely like it. I genuinely think it's quite cool, but you know, the performance issues, the bugs, it just ruined the game at the launch. And now it obviously runs like a lot smoother and stuff. And I think with a 60 FPS update, you know, that game could actually really be a good time. But I would actually prefer to have a remastered version of that game. Now, I know that sounds odd and people are like, oh, it would just be a cash grab, but I think they could do a lot of work with like fixing up some of the texturing, you know, obviously a higher level of fluidity, but I think they could also fix a lot of like the loading, the rendering of the population, because if you run through crowds, you know, you see a lot of popping and stuff in there. And I think it would be a game that could just really benefit from having like a remastered release. I think they could do a lot to clean that one up, and it would be because it was too ambitious at its time. But I think you could really present a very large, dense Unity game at this point, and it would be really cool. Yeah. Did I play Among Us? Yeah, I actually have a review of Among Us on the Switch on the channel. I've played it a couple times with friends. I don't really jump trend to trend too much for the video stuff because it's so saturated. You're watching other people play all these games. But when it comes to Xbox, I'll have a review of it pretty like right away probably, and we'll probably do like a live stream with it where people can jump in. I think it'll be a lot of fun. Like it's an enjoyable game. It's definitely cool. It reminds me a lot of The Ship if people have ever played that one. But yeah, it's cool. Definitely should be fun when it's on your own Game Pass and stuff too. Google tends to hide. I think I've caught up on that. Really non-cringe thumbnails as well. And leave a comment on another video or something and I can take a look at that and kind of see what they do. I always like to also occasionally like jump on other YouTube channels. Like I don't really watch other YouTube videos, but I don't really have a lot of time to do that kind of thing. I'm very busy usually. Like honestly, like my days are very full somehow. I get to the end of the day and I'm like, oh, I've done so much, but I've got so much more I have to do. But I like to sometimes like scout out other YouTube channels, like get ideas and stuff, just like in regards to how they've done like their layouts and their thumbnails and that. I think that's a lot of how you learn to do a lot of things on YouTube is like, not just YouTube, but other stuff, you know, just kind of looking and then kind of watching and getting an idea and stuff like that and kind of, you know, working it in your own way. Because I think my thumbnail look is different because I didn't get that from necessarily any. I was like, how do I incorporate like the Series X look, like icon wise, into my thumbnail designs? And I played around with it a lot. Yeah, remastered would be really good. Like I think that would be a big thing that would be nice for Unity, would be an actual remaster as opposed, like I think it'll get a frame rate boost. Like it can run at 60 FPS if you run it off the disc and you don't update it or anything like that. You play with it offline. It can do 60 FPS already, so they can do a frame rate boost. They can hit that, you know, really easily, right? But I think, you know, it just, I think the game would improve quite a bit if it were to be remastered, because I think they could really clean stuff up in that one, and it's a really lovely looking game, and it really is. But yeah, Fall Guys on the Switch, it's like such a dead game now. Like you can still find games in lobbies. Like I just did a PS5 video on that, and like nobody checked it out. Doesn't matter, whatever. Got to get the PlayStation 5 videos out there so people can check them out. It's like playing extreme catch-up on PlayStation, because, you know, if I would have had that at launch, I probably could have really turned those videos into, like, big things. I think over time they'll get a lot of views. I tend to have videos that, like, aren't as front-loaded as other people's are, but it doesn't matter. Long term, I do quite well, usually. But, yeah, I'm just playing catch-up on PS5. Fall Guys on Switch on the summer. Like, it'll probably do well there for like a month, and then it'll be dead again. It's the same thing I thought when I first played it. Sorry, I'm like bubbling up here from drinking the gin. But like, yeah, when I first played it on PlayStation 4, because it was, you know, I wanted to do a video of it. Got some pretty good views off of that one on the PS4 when it launched, right? Because it was a new game, and people love checking out free stuff. But anyways, you know, I was like, I looked at it, I was like, this is fun, but it's fun for a short time, and then nobody's going to play this. It's one of those, like, easily throwawayable games. Like, you look at, like, Among Us, and it's, like, it's super big, it's, like, the biggest game right now in the world, right? but it's also one of those games where it's like you're gonna play it, and then move on to something else, and it'll just be dead, right? It's just not one of those like long-term type things. They're fun party games for their times. Like another one's like Phasmophobia, I think it's called. Like everybody was playing it. My sister was playing a ton of it, and then I don't know anyone that plays it now. I'm sure there's others that still play it and have fun with it, but I'm just saying it's like they have their peaks and then they have their falls, and they usually fall pretty hard, like Fall Guys. But it's weird that that one hasn't been announced for Xbox yet. I feel like almost to a degree that like PlayStation has like paid to make it not available on Xbox or something. It's a weird, right? Like, I don't get what the holdup is on that one. I know the exclusivity window is like 6 months or something, so that should be over, and it should be like going to other platforms. It's just odd, right? Yeah. PS5 version of DayZ? Well, I mean, they don't... Do they have auto HDR on there? I thought they had like a forced HDR thing that isn't the same as like an auto HDR implementation. I did a video showing PS5 DayZ on the platform and talking about it. It runs a lot better, but it only runs at like 30 FPS, and it's a lower resolution, so that really needs the optimization to get that running clean. Should I go to the air? No, the airfield over there never has anything good in it. Always useless. Yeah. Oh, yes, that's good. Thanks for leaving a comment on there. Yeah, I definitely, I checked out Digital Foundry on the boosts and stuff, but it was like what I expected, right? The big thing for me was like the UFC implementation of the FPS. I found that quite fascinating and very good. Yeah, I'm sure this is real thrilling though. I'm kind of just like wandering through the forest here. This is what DayZ is though. I always find that funny. It's like they're like it's so slow and stuff, and I'm like, well, that's what DayZ is. You watch videos of like other people play this, like not live streams, but like they're saved clips, and it's like, and they usually play like 10 hours for like 10 minutes of footage or something. Game's a ridiculous slog. We're just like literally going through the forest. It looks like it's almost daytime though now. Done a whole night of this stuff, and it's like, ugh. Yes, 5 Bully have HD? Do they have Bully on there as like an old classic thing? Yeah, I don't really keep up too much with their store setup and stuff. Yeah. Oh, and since it's been a while, guys, be sure to like the stream and everything so more people can check it out. And if you got questions, stuff, let me know. And I hope you've been enjoying the action, the late night of walking about in the forest and having a nice chat about technology and everything in life, which is always so thrilling. Let's drink a little bit more jam. Got to eat my jam. Server will be restarted in 5 minutes. I'm not liking the sound of that. I guess we could switch over to something a little bit more action-packed. That might be more exciting. We have kind of just been walking in the forest here. I like this character too. I was going to do a walkthrough video because I wanted to update my walkthrough that I did on DayZ, which is super popular. I don't know if you guys see a lot of views on that, but the PS4 one is like really building up all of a sudden, but like the Xbox DayZ walkthrough is like really popular too. But yeah, I've got all this cool gear. I don't really want my character to die with all this. Well, it's not really anything too cool, but it's like a good starting selection of gear now that I'm like in the actual city with it, right? Like it's the kind of stuff where you could be like, I could totally like fix up a setup too. I could like go to record it and just be like, throw all this crap around in the environment and just be like, oh wow, look at all this stuff I'm finding. It's so funny. I think people would be like, probably wouldn't notice the difference, but it would be very humorous. It'd be like, oh my god, I found that jam, and there's bullets everywhere, guys. The loot economy in this game is so easy. I don't know why you're having troubles with it. Oh man. Yeah, it's kind of setting the stage. Why am I in first person? It's weird. Bizarre game. That's the last of my blueberry lemonade. It was really good. I liked it. Looks like a sunken ship over there. Oh, we passed the sunken ship already? Unbelievable. What do you guys think? Should we jump over and do some like deathmatch or something? You know what? We'll wait until the server restarts because it's restarting soon. It should at least like get over to a town or something, right? I have to deal with that. Did I get a new email? New emails. Under the Jolly Raja. That's exciting. Real thrilling. Under the Jolly Raja. Like a pirate game or something like that. We'll see how it is. The auto HDR on Apex. I thought Apex had HDR implemented natively. Maybe not. It does have auto HDR. Keep in mind, it's hard to remember what each of the games are running at because I've played like hundreds of them over the last couple of months. All the blur, really. I just assume most games have auto HDR. There's only a few that don't seem to. I don't know if you guys have noticed that through the testing, but there's very limited selections of them that don't have HDR. And that's usually because they have some kind of weird glowy lighting system included in them, which I think is kind of strange, but you know, it either works or it doesn't work. Ah, we're near the lumberyard, I think. There's Xeno. It would be hilarious if I got capped here. Do I have any? I don't have any guns with actual like ammunition in them, do I? Oh, this one doesn't have anything for it. I don't think there's anything that Deagle can use. What does a Deagle eat? 3.5? So like what? Yeah, 3.8. 308. That's rifle ammo. 919. Just useless, you know. All these different types of ammo. And no guns. Not on Xbox, at least. That's interesting. That's neat. I'm looking forward to doing another Apex look when they drop the full optimization for the game. Because they did a minor optimization and said they would do another one. It's probably going to launch when they do the Switch one, right? I'm expecting my Switch review of Apex Legends to do a lot of views. I have high hopes for that one. If you get lucky and you get the video right out the gate really fast on those free-to-play games on those platforms, you can really do well. Like, I don't know if you guys saw my Vigor review on, like, PlayStation 4, but that one's got, like, 200,000 views on it. Nuts. But yeah, let's switch over. Let's do a deathmatch warrior. Q. I do not. Q. Rag Island modded. That one's always boring. I don't like it. Looks like we're getting in here. BF5 runs? Are you talking about Battlefield 5? There should be a video up on the channel for that one, I think. I've done all the Battlefield games, I believe, except for Battlefield 2, because I don't have that one and you can't buy it anymore. Yeah, I think I've got all the Battlefield games done. I think that's what you mean by BF5, right? Even though it's like a V. Ow. Ow. A lot of stuff that you couldn't kill people with. Built my bacon. I believe we've found ourselves a bit of a... We are in a custom server, by the way, if you guys are wondering why I've spawned out here. I guess I could wrap myself up and pick this gun up and maybe go shoot that guy on the roof. Although it doesn't look like it has a magazine in it. Yeah, I got a video up for Battlefield 5. You might have missed it. There's a lot of videos that come out of day to day. Let me double check that. I'll open it up on my phone, but I'm pretty sure I do. Battlefield. Up. Oh no, still got another wound. Yeah, Battlefield 5. Been out for 94 days. So you just gotta find it. You just gotta find it on the channel, which might be hard, I guess. Alright, what do you take? Oh, it's the KA, so we got like 5.5. I don't suppose need into it. Nope. Okay. One bullet. Let's do it. One shot to kill. Let's climb it up. Whoa, he jumped off the roof? I didn't mean to jump off the roof. Ow. Ow. Where did he go? Oh, I got him with the one bullet! Oh man, that's gonna suck. Oh wow, this guy was like stacked with stuff. Look at all this crap. I should have just taken his patrol jacket. Wow, sucks to suck, am I right? Wow. That's what I'm talking about. Get annihilated. Get wrecked with the one bullet. Just the one bullet, not even like a magazine, and just like, just dead. That must have been just heartbreaking for him. So how did I get my hands on a Series X? Well, it was an intense heist. No, I'm just kidding. They sent it to me to review. Microsoft sent it, so I actually had it a few weeks before it even came out. So yeah, that's how I got it. For the PS5, I had to go into a Blizzard and pay somebody a bit of extra money to get one. So that's how that worked. But yeah, for the Xbox, I've had it for quite a while. And it wasn't too hard to get, because it was sent to me, which was really cool. I don't know if you guys know, like, getting a new console is cool, but getting like a review console is like super, super awesome. Like, have this thing early and you're like, oh my god, it's so cool and I want to talk about it. Yeah, that's how I got it. This wasn't everyone's favorite entry in the series. Yeah, that's Battlefield 5 for you. At least I think so. Oh, that guy doesn't have anything. I'm gonna let him live. Even though it doesn't look like I have anything. I've just got like a striped shirt, I think. The world's so desaturated from getting hurt. And then totally annihilating that guy with one bullet. It's entertaining. Yes, it was quite nice. So a great opportunity. And hopefully I'll get to review more consoles down the road as the channel grows and stuff like that too. I'm assuming they'll do mid-gen refreshes or something, so that would be fun. I see you on those stairs. I leave no survivors. Wow, they like totally butchered this guy. I'm not feeling so good, guys. There's like a hole and blood is coming out. I'm going to pass out here. It's not good. Blood loss is really hardcore. And yeah, since we are, I guess, technically in a new phase of our stream at this point, because we're doing like this weird thing here, be sure to like the stream so more people can check it out. You got any questions during or after, let me know, and I hope you are enjoying the action here. Let's put in a fresh mag, and let's shoot some more people. Oh, I've passed. I'm dead? Did I get sniped? What? How did I die there? What? You guys know what happened? Did I get shot? I don't know if I didn't hear it, but I just kind of flopped over dead. Strangely bizarre. The bizarre! Space Engineers. Do I still play Space Engineers? Not really. I was thinking of doing a video on it, though, because they added crossplay recently and mod support on console. So I'm kind of curious how that's actually running on the platform. So I was kind of like, oh, that might be fun to do. So yeah, I don't know, maybe. I don't really play that much. I review a lot of games, so I don't necessarily have time to play stuff. If I'm playing something casually, I usually play Halo MCC. I don't know. Oh, the color. So what happened beforehand is, because I was injured really badly, when you get hurt in the game and you lose blood, you get, like, your screen becomes desaturated, so it loses all the color. And then when I respawned, you know, I've got blood, full blood, so I, color, yeah. I know how that works. Yeah, the game doesn't really feel world, like, the whole of Battlefield 5 was just, like, I don't know. I'm very curious to see what the next one's going to be. I keep hearing rumors that it's going to be like a full-scale city of destruction and stuff like that, and I don't know. We'll have to see what they do with it. I'm very excited, though, because it's supposed to be next-gen only, but then I'm hearing rumors it might be on both gens, and it's kind of like, I don't know. We'll see what happens, right? We've still got a bit to go before that one comes out. But I genuinely am curious to see what they do with Battlefield. It's going to be a stellar year, assuming everything releases. We're gonna go back to the old days, the 2000s, you know, where we had a Halo release, a Battlefield release, and a Call of Duty release in the same year. It's kind of exciting for shooters, right? And that's not even all the franchises. There's probably gonna be some more out there too, right? We got lots of games going. it's an exciting time in the industry. At least I think so. Like 2021 is gonna be like crazy. So many like indie games, so many things to review, so many things to cover. It's hype. Yeah, I'm kind of excited. I can't wait to see where things go. I try to go get my ammo though. I'm like, crap. My stuff gone? He came and took my stuff? He dancing? Yeah, somebody took my gun. Is that it? Oh, he got me. He came out of there. He just like blah blah blah. It's cool. So are people enjoying the tizzy? Do you want to see like the Northwest Airfield? I think this one's pretty good for combat, right? That redhead is ready to mess people up, but not in like a fun way. Get her from behind. Ugh. Ugh. Oh, they teamed up. Are they friends? There's supposed to be no friends in this deathmatch. This is a team deathmatch. This is Tizzy deathmatch. This is a free-for-all. This is the meaning of this garbage. Oh, I heard Cyberpunk's not great on the other platform. Does the Eagle have any bullets? I got like dual mags for like that, and I got like a gun. I got a golden gun with no bullets or anything. Tactical helmet. .357. I don't suppose that fits into my... Oh, it does. Ah. The man with the golden gun. We're going Bond on this. That would actually be a fun game to do a video on. I was thinking of doing some 360 titles. I'm not too sure yet, though. I've got, like, The Amazing Spider-Man 1 would be fun. And then I've got, like, GoldenEye Remastered or whatever on there. Not the GoldenEye Remastered that they've... You know, that you see the videos online for, but, like... Well, I guess it's a GoldenEye remake more than a remaster, wouldn't it be? I don't know, it's pretty cool. I have fun with it. That might be a neat one. And I don't think that one will ever be backwards compatible either, which is a shame. But, yeah. Keep getting over there and shoot some folks. With a golden gun. You think they'll notice me coming up here with this gun? Really sneaky. Shots off. Remember back in the day on DayZ where it's like you couldn't climb things, so you had to like walk around stuff all awkwardly? Oh, that was fun. Fun. Definitely a different sort of time, that's for sure. Okay, what are we dealing with here? Who wants to die with the golden gun? The audio in the game. Like I said, it apparently runs like infinite. Like I've seen old footage of it on the base Xbox. Apparently it's just awful there, but on the Xbox Series X, it's really not a bad time. Oh wow, there's a guy with a gun there. Ah, got him with the golden gun, guys. Ugh. I'm not moving too fast. I've lost my agility. My shirt's all shredded. But not like because I worked out well. You coward, get back here. You coward. I can put the deagle in my inventory and maybe like save my life. No, those are not gonna, you cannot stop bullet holes with the magazines there. That's not gonna do it. Oh, the audio in this game. Yeah, no, it actually sounds better probably than it does on the stream because I have to use like a cap card thing where the audio is probably not great. So it actually does sound better than you're probably hearing right now. It's not great, but it's probably better than what you're hearing, in all honesty. Oh, I just spawned and this guy's like, shoot me down. Hey, was that the Sval? Was that the new guide? I will take your AK with 2 bullets. Yeah, I'm gonna really wreck people with this. I feel like I'm scavenging for like what's left gun-wise for stuff. Run around with a knife. You know what I mean? Like, every time I got a gun right now, it's been, like, magazineless. What happened to the zombies? So this is a custom server, so I'm very sure that they've removed the zombies from spawning. So that's why you're not seeing zombies. We were doing the regular DayZ before this, but we're at that point where we kind of swapped over for something a little bit more action-packed, you know, because the server reset. I was like, well, we'll jump in here, we'll do some shooting and stuff, because it's like a death match, right? That's the whole point of it. Oh crap, that didn't kill them. Ooh, that was like a headshot there. That was a good kill. Anything gonna load in here? We were just at the spot. There's no weapons. Oh, this is a terrible area. This is where that thing is. Oh man, this spot is awful. There are no good supplies here. This is just like asking for death and no resources. Prop hiking pants? You want a KA that's got no magazine? Doesn't even have a bullet. You have to like pretend to shoot people with imaginary bullets. Okay, crap. How do you get out of this area? Because this spot's really bad. There's like nothing going on around here. It's terrible. Absolutely awful spot. Let's try to get over the hills where there's something a little bit more intriguing gameplay-wise. At least I would hope so over under. See how the pool's doing. See how we're going on the channel pool. Oh, Halo's got a commanding lead. Followed by Fable. Very interesting, that's for sure. What server is this? Yeah, I'm really much looking forward to the next gen update for this. It's the Blackout X5 TIS Deathmatch. Not something I use all the time, but I've noticed there's a few Blackout, I guess you could say servers up, so they're pretty decent, pretty reliable, so it's run really well too. So that's nice, but yeah. Hope that kind of helps with that information there. So, yeah. Gun. Guess we'll just take something of everything here. We can at least throw it in this gun. Hello, I'm looking for a magazine. Magazine that I could throw into this gun and kill people with. Is this one for this AK? Honestly not sure. I don't think it is. Ah, it's for the other AK. Oh man. Or sorry, the KA, right? Yeah, definitely good servers for practicing shots. That's the fun part of the deathmatches and why I think they have a good spot in DayZ. You kinda, you know, learn how to use weapons and guns and stuff for the situation when you do happen to get the one in survival. A game I thought I'd like, but I actually hated. Oh, wow, that's... Huh. That's interesting. Because I know there's definitely been quite a few games where that has happened. I really think of things off the top of my head. I know there's a few I've just hated playing, and I was like, ah, this was going to be so cool, I thought. It just wasn't. Maybe Werewolf the Apocalypse would be one of the more recent ones that I thought was going to be really good, and I just hated it. Well, I didn't hate it. It was a very meh game. Very, like, 5 out of 10. Very, very middle, right? Okay, what do you take? Yeah, but what ammunition? Because I want to, like, reload this. What are you, what do you hold in you? Say. I've got bullets for it, though. That's good. Oh, that kind of answers that one. Yeah, I'm very much looking forward to it, especially like the PlayStation side of things. For DayZ, really, they need the update there, the optimize or the upgrade on PlayStation. PlayStation 5 gets upgraded to Xbox Series X and S get optimization. Always gotta remember that. It's like up. Yeah. Still not for my gun. God damn it, I've got the worst KA here. Do you have anything good? What kind of ammo does this take? Any of this stuff. Maybe it does. Need to find another magazine, guys. Another magazine. Let's got all the ladies on it. The way I'm going to survive out here. Spider-Man Miles Morales. I'm actually really enjoying that. I played the first couple hours of it today. Kind of nice. I don't know where it's going in the story, but it'll be interesting to see what happens with it. It's gorgeous, though. It's definitely a gorgeous look. Yeah, I'm gonna have to see what the rest of the story's like. Maybe didn't end up liking that one. Felt it was meh. Well, it was very, like, building off of, you know, the other Spider-Man game. It was kind of like a quick, how do we get a fast game out for the launch of the PlayStation? We want Spider-Man there, how do we do that? We just copy and paste the world over, change the setting, and, you know, throw Miles in there as the main character. Like, I'm sure there's more work involved in that, but it was a very quick game that they could throw out there, right? Like, that was the point of that one. But I gotta say, Insomniac is, like, pumping out games right now. It's crazy. That's fair enough. Sleep. It's great. It is a great tech demo. That's very true. You know, a tech demo type of game. That's for sure. But yeah, the ray tracing stuff. I was like, oh, that's really cool. Because I find ray tracing fascinating. I'm sure you guys have seen that, but it's quiet in here. It's quiet. Did I kill any of them? Are there any blood or anything? I don't even see like gun bullet holes in these guys. Oh, how's Korea this time of year? What's my favorite game of all time? That would be Halo 3. Legendary game. Yes, that's the favorite. Very easy question. Yeah. You know what actually was really sad, and it's one of my favorite games? I couldn't find Call of Duty 4. I looked all the way around my room, and it's not on the shelf where it's normally at. I've got World at War, I've got every other Call of Duty game, but I cannot find Call of Duty 4. Oh. Maybe it's in a case. I might have put it as a case in a case. Anyways, I think I might know where that one is. Because I was like looking last night, I was like, oh. I was like, where is my Call of Duty 4 copy? I think I know now where it is, maybe. Because I wanted to do a video on it, because we haven't done that one yet. Halo 3 is quite top, so yeah. I definitely love my Halo 3 for sure. Yeah. Get a random spawn in here. Yeah, I think I might actually know where it is. I'm gonna have to look for that after the stream, man. I want to do that video, because I was like, I haven't done that one yet. I've done Modern Warfare Remastered. Not the OG Call of Duty 4. I was just like freaking out. I was like, where is this game? It's like one of my favorite games of all time, and it's on my shelf. All the other CODs are here, but not this one. That sucks. Ugh. I need a real weapon. Or just even something that has bullets, so I can shoot this guy in the back that's not paying attention. I don't think any of this fits. Still doesn't. Does that have ammo? You should have shot me when you had the chance. You are really leaking. He's leaking badly. I guess I could skin him alive. He had no bullets, I guess, right? Or did he have 308 win? Are those 308 win? I don't think that's 308 win. It's weird that I'm looking over to the side here. It's because, like, the webcam's, like, in the way of my screen. I can't see a good chunk of it. Bizarre. See, that guy had, like, one bullet per thing. He could kill me. I killed people. I guess I'm just more skilled. Happy to see your vid. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you enjoy the vid, even from Korea. I hope you know, you can understand a little bit what's going on and stuff like that. I try to. Well, I guess the Game Pass is the only one I translate text-wise. I think Korean for like subtitles and stuff. It just takes so much time to do the translating on things. But yeah, I'm glad you enjoyed the content from all the way over there, and hope you find it kind of interesting and stuff. Yes, lots of deagles. I sound like the Flack voice actor from Borderlands. That's interesting. That's definitely interesting. I'll have to go listen to like how that person sounds. That's... I guess we could put on like a cooler jacket so that I could take a bullet or two. We got the LAR, but we got no magazine. Actually, is there a magazine in this? No. You hit this guy one bullet at a time. Oh, that's some weird, real bullet lag there as I'm around the corner. Unbelievable. Yeah, just crazy. This is a ridiculous battle. Let's see if we got anything good here. Yeah, it seems like the deagle spawns like crazy. I think they throw like a bullet into it or something. I feel like I've looked through all these buildings and found nothing, so I got some different ones. Codeine pills. Oh. There we go. Oh, there's the lard mags. That would have been helpful. Go, go, go. Maybe we can go grab our gun over there and give some actual bullets into the lard. Got the lard. Pick up the lard. Guys still alive? Out of bullets. That's not good. Guys, does anyone know where a LAR magazine is? Oh no, this is not good. Not good at all. I don't think these fit onto my gun. Anybody know what shots the LAR takes? 308 win. Okay, well we should have... I figured that out just like 10 minutes ago. That's the fall. 308 win here? Why is it not letting me get down into there? There we go. Are you 308 win? There we go, okay. Oh wait, no, we gotta put that in our hands. We gotta detach the magazine. Put that in our inventory. We gotta take... This is so cumbersome. This game is ridiculous sometimes. We gotta combine them. Yeah, I'm kind of sad that they don't give more support globally. I know in the Asian markets, and also I think Africa and like Middle East, they don't get enough Microsoft support, which is just sad, because I know there's some fans out there. You know, I hope it gets better this gen. I hope it gets better for you. That's the main thing. The medium second party. Oh, the medium's really good. Oh, it doesn't have a sub? I'm sorry to hear that. They are a small studio, though, the medium. But... that didn't kill that guy. Come on. Give me a break. But, I hope you enjoyed it at least. I think it was a pretty fun game in that, even though maybe you didn't quite understand. Oh, did I get this guy? Oh, nice. No, I'm dead. But you use xCloud and stuff up there? I heard that's kind of how they're trying to get into the Asian market a bit more, is through well, it's not xCloud now, it's streaming, but no. Yeah, it'd be actually interesting to hear your thoughts on that. Oh, well, there's no ammo in anyways, so he shot me down and killed me. Oh, how heartbreaking. Oh, okay, well, we'll do one more life here, and then we'll call it a day on the stream. I think it's been doing pretty well, but let's see kind of weird mischief or kills we can get up to here. It's been a pretty fun DayZ stream, I think. Always try to do different stuff, guys. You know, be sure to watch out for streams and that. Do them when I can. The Vega. What do you take? He's got bullets. These bullets. These bullets. Okay. Yeah, tactically and smart. Have I ever played Kingdom Come Deliverance? Yeah. I mean, I just released a video for it like a day or two ago, so you can see the video on that. I have a friend come in. He's a little bit more knowledgeable of it than I am, and he talks about the game a lot. And it's yeah, he's quite in depth in regards to his knowledge and stuff. So it was a pretty fun video to do. Yes, the Xbox is a very attractive console. I love how it just sits there all kind of silently, just. It really does look aesthetically quite pleasing. It's just silent too, which is nice. Oh man, this guy trolling again. Oh man, tiring. Be happy your country's outputting game. It's kind of a big deal. Isn't like a large portion of like the economy based on like the witching, the Witcher? They've got a Witcher-based economy. Lots of magazines. This fall. See, this is a situation where if I actually had, like, my AK from earlier, I'd have, like, so many bullets and magazines for it. Oh, there it is. Alright, let's throw this away. And let's get a magazine loaded in this, and let's get a plate carrier on it. Let's go mess some people up! I think I'm caught up on everything. Yep, okay, let's go battle some folks. Be sure to get your last questions in, folks, because we're going in on a suicide run here. Real tactical, just like how the Americans do it, am I right? Hello. Well, they do try to cater for a global market. We're having a blast. We're battling down. And shocked people didn't want to see how this goes down. Got like gun stuff. Oh wow, there's lots of stuff here. Lots of crap on the ground, right? It's just like impossible to sort through when you got people shooting everyone, right? Let's see what we're dealing with here. Who's going to die next? Probably me, but it could be someone else, right? Ah, no escaping my wrath. I don't have another magazine though, so I've only got 5 bullets left in this thing. Get here and oh, that didn't work out. What else do I have? I got lots of M4 mags. That's spectacular. Sumatra Dom. I've got a grenade, and I'm not afraid to throw it. Ah. Grenade throws are hilarious in this. I had a real gun, and now the real gun's gone. Oh, well, I hope you've been enjoying the videos if you just started watching them. There's lots there. Yeah. Okay, we're looking for, like, an M4, or we're looking for, like, AK Mag. That might work for us. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. What's anything else here? If we get an M4, we've got like a lot of stuff going on, right? Like, I guess I could load up another AK magazine, but I'm on like a bit of a Rambo suicide run here. Is kind of my goal. Okay, let's go see if we can mess up some more. Ooh, take that as a second. Okay, let's roll. Air bullets going off. I think these guys are friends. You have anything good on you? Huh? Yeah? Any magazines? Huh? Ooh, he's got a magazine. Like, no. My house. Yeah, 25 bullets. Sick. Let's do it. Ah, we're on like a killing spree. Oh, wow! Triple kill! Switch to the M4 because it's got more bullets and I got a few mags I can use. Look at me just like taking it to people. I didn't even take any bullet damage or anything. I'm like a Terminator all of a sudden. As soon as I want to like finish things up, I'm just annihilating people. A Plague Tale is so great. Such a good game. Oh man, I loved A Plague Tale. Definitely one of the better ones. I'm looking forward to the Metro update too. That one's gonna be fun. Here. Yeah, this is supposed to be my suicide run, but all of a sudden I've got luck and talent here with killing people. Okay, why is this semi-auto and not full auto? There we go. Now we got the full auto. What am I on? Am I like a 67 kill streak or something right now? Like, isn't that ludicrous? I'm just like ending lives, and I'm not even wearing anything like protective here. Look at me, just like tanking up. Can somebody keep track how many kills I'm at? Am I like at 8 or something like that? I think I saw, was this a person or is this like a bush thing that's loading all weirdly here? A bush thing that's all glitched. Okay. Get around here and kill that person that I think is gonna go try to pick up that gun. And tree. I saw someone around here. I doth not know anything. Bunker? No. Guess we'll go take a look over here at the barracks again, see if we can run into somebody. I know, I'm just like absolutely shooting folks up. It's fantastic. I think this is my best DayZ killing streak I've ever been on. In a deathmatch. Actually gonna have like run out of food and stuff and starve. That's gonna be what kills me here. He was armed. Basically, because I don't like killing people that don't have like a weapon or something. A little bland. No sport in it. Do you think I killed everyone and now people are trying to find like weapons and stuff again? Is that what's going on here? A little bit weird. I know I'm on an absolute rampage. It's fantastic. It is eye-opening. Yeah, I assumed I would be finished by now. That thing gets me every time. It's like that weird bush that's like phasing through that object. Hearing a lot of bullets getting exchanged. Let's see if we can find out what is going on here. It almost sounds like a bullet storm. Ooh. I got clunked good. I think I'm gonna die. Yep. I don't know where that was from. Anyways. Hope you guys enjoyed this. You start dying when your health and food bar get all the way down. You start like your health